emotions. How the kid never switch codes, but he code switch focus. Staring down your team with a frozen ice cold look that can end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court, but we ain't the same. You a lame, I'm a mob star.
The Viper Group started with one principle, and that principle was to provide value and care in an industry full of marketing and crooks. Now, we wanted to show what is possible when the student is the focus point, and to create change not only in people's tradings, but their everyday life. And the way we go about doing that is through different principles in terms of lifestyle, in terms of mindset, and in terms of technical ability and understanding. Now, we set ourselves apart from the majority in this industry of trying to lead the way in genuine, real mentorship with no form of lifestyle marketing, affiliate deals, or anything of that nature. And me and Cal came together with one main focus: the student. People having a drastic change in their lives due to the power of what Forex trading can do. Before trading, I tried absolutely everything from drop shipping to nearly opening a restaurant and to actually opening a convenience store. As you can see, they never went well. They did not last well, and many losses came off the back of that. So in the journey of trading, once I came across that, there were many losses, as you can see. Blown accounts, no rules, no plan, no discipline. So through having no plan and no discipline, I learned the importance of having those. And after immense work and putting down a repeatable process, the results began to show. Getting funded with FTMO, with max funding, and then letting the consistency form through being disciplined. So we came together in 7 days to create the Viper Group. From struggling with a name to buying the domain, structuring the course, and even creating the branding, it all came together. It took all the experience from past businesses, the past experiences from losses in trading, and what was important, again, was the focus on the student, the value that can be given, and the changes that can be made within their lives. 1 year ago, I was in Dubai, where the decision was made to start this journey. I hosted a small meetup at that time at my hotel restaurant area where 18 people showed up, and I did a little presentation on my laptop. Well, now, 1 year later, with the Vipers being formed and hundreds of students worldwide, we are hosting a conference. Now, we have Vipers flying in from all over the world, from LA to Canada, Europe, obviously UK as well, and many Vipers who are actually residents in the UAE. And it's very humbling to see the whole journey come full circle, and then we're going to host this monumental event. So guys, it is the day that we are heading out to Dubai. So we've been absolutely hectic this week, keeping up with the webinars and all the members, while also getting things packed, getting last minute things, ordering things that are needed as well. But we're just about to set off in roughly about an hour. But I need to do the forecast on EU for the members. But we're going to be flying out to Dubai. We're going to be capturing absolutely everything. Going to try and vlog everything that we're doing out there, from workouts to the meetup to meals to the activities, whatever it is. We're trying to just try and document and show you the journey. As you would have seen as well, this is Keeping Up with the Vipers is the title of our series, and this is season 1. And you would have seen the journey that I've gone through in terms of getting to this point, forming the Vipers, and all the failed businesses that had happened before that, even before trading. To just show you that it's not just the trading journey, for example, which is now coming up to 6 years, but also, probably the 4, 5 or 6 plus years before that, before I even came across trading, that I had to go through in order to have the correct mindset, and had to go through in order to get to this point that I'm in right now. But thank you for tuning in, and make sure you smash the subscribe button if you want to keep up with this new season of Keeping Up with the Vipers. Hey squad, hope you're all doing well. So I'm just getting the EU forecast out. before setting off to the airport to fly to Dubai. So we make sure we still get everything done for you guys. Now, as we've been keeping track of EU all week and for the last few weeks now, actually, what we did on the last forecast played out perfectly in terms of the scenarios we were looking for. So coming into this week, let's take a look at the weekly candle first. So in terms of the weekly candle, we can see that yes, we did push up to the upside and continued with that 4-hour structure. But 4-hour close wise, yes, it looks quite bullish, but we did reject the previous week high. Coming into this week, what I can see is potentially if we just drop down now. So we can mark out this weekly high as well, just as we did last week. So just uploading right now the forecast for EU for this week, which we provide every single week to our members. And to be honest with you, like the last 24 hours alone, I've done so much work into being prepared for what I'm looking to do out in Dubai, with the Vipers, and just generally as well, like the amount of content that we're looking to make. People don't really see and probably realize how much time goes into the planning of content. A reel, for example, on Instagram is 60 seconds maximum, and at the end of the day, that 60 seconds takes at least 10-15 minutes, if not longer, to prepare for and plan for. I don't plan like a script or anything. I'm just not a fan of that, and to be fair, I would probably overthink things, and it would probably be worse if I did think of a script. But I just get a general idea, especially with the new series, the Library of Wisdom. If you haven't got me on Instagram, obviously go to riz.viper and you can check that out. But it's a series that I'm very proud of, and I think by the time this comes out, it might be on episode 10 or 11. But I have roughly 40 or 50 episodes planned, and that takes time, especially with the fact that we're going through books, getting out the gems that I take as gems and as key lessons, and having to find them, having to note them down, giving my thoughts on them as well. It takes a lot of effort and time, and then obviously with this keeping up with the Vipers new season, a new series that we started, that takes time to plan and have an idea around, so that we can give as much value as possible and just give you a deeper insight into what it's like to not only be a trader day to day, but also to be a mentor and to be a teacher, and what that entails. And a lot of people, we have a huge negative in this industry when it comes to obviously mentors and teachers, because unfortunately for years and years it was the industry was led by, unfortunately, bad leaders. But as time has gone on, and probably this year, this last 12 months, I've noticed not only with the Vipers, but also other real communities, real mentors, and it's amazing to see, and I'm so happy to see it as well, because at the end of the day, there's no issue with there being educators and mentors. The issue is only in not having good people, not having real genuine people who care about other people's progress. That's what matters the most. So the fact that we now are seeing an uptick and a rise in genuine leaders is what matters most. Something else to keep in mind is that it's good to see mentors and educators, because at the end of the day, how do people learn? How did anyone learn in the beginning? Is that they had information to learn from. Of course, you can go on the markets and learn for yourself, but the amount of time and effort it will take, is probably dramatically much larger compared to when you have education. So I've had education in the past. Many of you will know. And I'm sure everyone at some point had education in their past, had some form of mentorship or some form of course that they've purchased. And it is a secret to success. It's not really a secret, is it? But it is a part of the ingredients that is needed for success, to learn from others, whether it's books, seminars, courses, webinars, for example, whatever it is, whatever that entails for you, whatever fits your style of learning. It's needed, at the end of the day, because you're going to learn from others' mistakes. You're going to learn, information that may take you years, suddenly in months. You will never be able to, forego the discipline and the hardship that are from taking losses and mastering the profitable mindset, because that is what every trader who will find consistency needs in order to get there. But that wraps us up for now. I'm going to be literally packing up everything, so pack my laptop up, get all my stuff together, get the car packed, go over to the airport, and then get checked in and everything. But I'll take you along for the ride, obviously, you know, through the airport as well, and just keep you updated. But just keep in mind, and apologies if I'm not the best at vlogging, because I've never done it before. So it's something new, it's exciting as well, it's something to learn with, but you know, follow on from the journey, and I'll catch you over at the airport. We made it, guys. We've just parked up, done valet parking, trying to live a lavish lifestyle. Gonna head in now. We've actually got some of the Vipers, and well, some of the Vipers. We've got Louis and Cal waiting inside, so we'll go find where they are and get through check-in and everything. I gotta be careful, you know, filming around check-in and through security because of obvious reasons. Already a person of interest, if you will. We made it through security, no issues, no random searches this time. To be fair, that hasn't happened for a while. Just to document that, haven't had a random search in a while. So that's maybe a good sign. Just waiting for Cal and Louis. Maybe they've got the random search. Maybe the tables have turned, who knows. I don't know if you can even hear me actually, it might be a bit loud, but yeah, we'll get through duty free. Hopefully not spend too much money. Because that's always a hardship.
I've got a dangerous drink in the form of Macallan, just as a tribute to our previous Viper meet-up in Nottingham. So I've got this, share a drink with the members as well.
What happened? What happened?
He's smuggling drugs.
We're loaded up, got all the supplies.
Ready to travel.
From now we're going to head to the plane and yeah, get settled in, and then 7-hour flight to Dubai, and then it's game over.
Catch you on the other side.
Just landed through security. Already drama. One of the team's hotels have cancelled their hotel as soon as we landed for no reason at all, and now they're fully booked. So it sounds like they were fully booked and they just cancelled ours. So now we're gonna have to sort him out a hotel last minute. So we'll see what we can do there. But vibes are still good. Just waiting for the bags, and then I'm gonna head out to a little surprise. But yeah, keep you updated. Cal's disappeared, don't know where he is. But yeah, so gonna have to find a hotel. And the worst thing about it is that Dubai is super busy right now, so all the hotels are pretty much booked up, if not like overly inflated prices. So we'll probably just have to go with that route. And the reason I'm documenting this and sharing this with you is this is the things you have to deal with, you know, doing what we're doing when it comes to meetups and you know, planning trips. So we're gonna head out now. I'll catch you on the next bit. We've got a Escalade for the week. You know, most people get Uruses or Lamborghinis and everything, and I did think about it, but as you probably know about me by now, I'm not too bothered about cars. Last time I was here, I got an SLS and a Camaro, and I actually like the Camaro more. And this time, you know, with so many Vipers being here, I'll get a big Escalade. You can take everyone around, and you know, it's actually really nice. So let's get it. As you can hear, baby girl is wanting the Disney tracks. We already got them going, the famous Encanto. We're already out here, pretty much driving as if we've always been here, except for at the very beginning where I was getting stuck in the car park. To be fair, we didn't get that bit for the bloopers. Just heading over to the hotel now. Still got to sort out that mess with Josh's hotel. The funny thing is, Josh is gonna be editing all this, so you know, sorry about this, Josh. It's outside of my hands, mate. But yeah, heading to the hotel now. It's great to be here. It's very, very hot. I'm wearing all black and I'm wearing a leather jacket, which I knew when I put it on wasn't a good choice, but you know, I seem to like these mistakes over and over. I think I've done that every time I've traveled to Dubai. I guess we'll keep you updated when we get to the hotel. I left Cal at the airport, I left Louis at the airport, and I left our other family friends in the airport too, so I don't know where they are. I don't know if they'll make it to their hotels. All I know is I've got an Escalade. I have some space back there, but we're all in different hotels to be fair. So yeah, but yeah, we'll check in, or we'll get to the hotel. We'll try and check in. I don't know. Check-in's meant to be later on. It's still quite early in the morning right now, 20 to 10. But yeah, excited for this week. I know there will probably be some challenges, and that's the whole point of this vlog. You know, we're trying to vlog as we go along, because at the end of the day, you know, it's so easy to show, you know, everything. Yeah, your Milbro cracks. Yeah. You got chocolate all over your face. Yeah. It's so easy to show, you know, everything so smooth and looking amazing.
Don't do that.
You don't want me to talk? As you can tell, look, the boss is talking. Maybe we'll catch up when we check it. It'll be a lot easier. So we are checked in, just waiting for the room to be ready. Yeah, sorted out Josh's hotel, so we've managed to do that. Had to pay an extra few £100 because of the other people's mistakes. But these things happen, can't dwell on it. Sometimes I do get caught up, sometimes just feeling negative or more importantly angry. I normally just feel annoyed sometimes when people do stupid things or things don't, you know, silly things happen that are completely avoidable and shouldn't happen. But yeah, otherwise all good. You know, we try to keep positive vibes anyway and try and get over these things, just have to get through them. So that's sorted already. Just caught up with my messages and the members and just waiting for the room. Yeah, just waiting for the room. We're in the executive lounge right now. Just had some food and just resting really. I think Cal's checked in, Louis checked in, so all good. I think we're going for dinner later tonight, so that'll be good. We're going to meet up with Yusuf, the king of Dubai. And the Bank of Dubai by the looks of things. Yeah, very excited, and I'll show you the room when we see it. So guys, room's nearly ready. I'm going to have to head out actually because I'm having a similar issue with Marco, Kieran and Krishna's room as well. So I'm actually going to go over there and sort the rooms out now in person so that we don't have any more issues. These are the exact things that, you know, behind the scenes wise, that you have to do, you know, sacrifice time. You know, literally just landed, probably had one hour sleep overnight. So yeah, I have to head over there and get that sorted, then come back, get in the room, left the wife and baby to chill by the pool, and yeah, these are the sacrifices that the boss, if you will, has to make. But yeah, we keep on documenting the journey. Hopefully we can wind down once I get all this sorted. So I'm gonna go there now, get that sorted, and then take it from there. So quick update, just literally come out of that hotel, sorted that out, and now I can finally go back to my hotel. The vibes. Sorry about that. Yeah, now I can go back to my hotel and relax hopefully, unless anything else comes up. Got that sorted, and you know, like I said, these are the things that you have to do when you're in charge and the boss, and you have to get things done, and these are the things that you probably don't see. You know, normally you end up just seeing a YouTube video where everything's, you know, looking great and absolutely fantastic, when really in reality, you know, things always come up that you know, you have to sort out last minute like that. That can be very stressful. So it's actually ended up costing us an extra £300. So I came here, secured these guys a hotel, secured a new hotel for Josh, and now I can go back to my hotel and relax. So yeah, keeping you updated on that. Absolutely crazy, absolutely crazy. But in a brighter note, on the plane, I actually watched a film in June, and even though I know you guys are here for Forex and that sort of content, I am big into my movies and TV shows, and June, I thought it was a really good film. I know it's a remake of like a film that was made many years ago, but it was a really good film. However, it's like so confusing. I don't know if anyone's seen it, let me know your thoughts. It's so confusing in terms of like, it's kind of like, it feels like it's starting in the middle of a story, like they're naming all these different, like, you know, tribes or whatever, and you have no idea what they're talking about, but the film still gets you hooked. Like, you know, you're quite invested into the story, and I think it's part 1 of 2, so I'm hoping part 2 is much better. But I'm driving now, and I'm driving on the other side of the road, and I'm filming, so that's probably not a good idea. So I'm gonna get off now, and yeah, we'll see where we meet up next. So just got to the room. I arranged for some birthday and Mother's Day and pre-anniversary decoration. Wife hasn't seen it yet. I'll give you a sneak peek. I don't know what's in here. Oh, that's good. Reminding me to work out. Hey squad, just got in a workout, did about 20 minutes on the good old bike in the room. You see some of the sweat pool, did some of the resistance bands as well. Managed to catch a 1 to 5 earlier on EU, just before the workout. we just like to reset. One thing I took from The Rock actually, and I used to do it years ago when I used to travel and be active in the gym and have a very strong routine. I'm talking about 5-6 years ago now. Now at the start of this year we're doing Viper Monk Mode with the Vipers, and just every single day getting a workout, pages, meditation, water in, and we're gonna keep that going here as well. I didn't actually know I was gonna have a bike in my room, so that's really helped to keep that consistency going. But yeah, it's really good for grounding. As I was saying, referring back to The Rock, he travels a lot. He does, he's really intense with his workouts, etc. And that's one thing that helps him when he travels, to sort of get in sync, stay grounded, keep on that routine is a workout. And I believe it's so true. I've had just over an hour and a half, 2 hours sleep, and by getting this workout in, it's re-energized, and it's kind of put me in sync with the body clock for Dubai. And I can't express enough just how powerful it is. I'm now actually going to go film a case study, which I'll give you some insight on for the Vipers. Maybe I'll just throw it into this video, do that, and then getting ready for dinner. And yeah, it's been a very, very busy day, very hectic, but absolutely worth it. And it's day one, but it feels like I've had 3 days in one, and that's when you're moving forward and making progress. So it's absolutely great. Let me go shower up and then get ready to do this case study. So yeah, just had to shoot a case study on the trade I've taken as well for the Vipers. So I thought I'd give a little insight, maybe drop the whole thing, or it might be a bit lengthy, so just drop a little segment for you. So I'm just going to get that started now. Hey Vipers, so yeah, all checked into the hotel, and I thought I'd do this case study on the trade I took on EU short today. So following the weekly forecast on EU that I provided yesterday to the elite members, we understood that the 4 hour had made a higher high going into the new week, and therefore we had our protected and strong low that we could expect price to trade into. We obviously had quite a rebound at the end of the week, not breaking any structures or anything. And if anything, if we went to the 15-minute time frame, we saw that we had quite a bullish run, and we still could return to a discount and see price come lower, even if just in the short term, and we were going higher overall. Now taking a look at this, we during London took Asia low, and then we took Asia high, came into a premium, must have reacted actually to the left here. If we just check that now, yeah, 3 minute order block there, unmitigated, sat to the left, and we actually reacted from that. This time I was still checking into hotels and sorting things out, but very nice reaction from there, and a fantastic trade, to be honest. There's a lot of liquidity built to the downside for the trade. However, we'll just mark out that liquidity first here, so you can see very nice trendline liquidity right here, and even just here. And then as we go to the 3 minute time frame, even, we can see that price impulsively broke to the downside. Now when we go to the 1 minute time frame here, so keeping in mind already that we're looking for price to come lower, we're looking at price to retrace into that higher low region for the 4 hour. But then even in this case, we've then taken Asia low, ran Asia high, mitigated a bearish order block, and then seen a reaction. Now on the 1 minute time frame here, we can see that price impulsively broke previous structure, so previous higher low for the 1 minute, and price actually then came back to an order block. So the actual best entry came from this area just here. Now I wasn't actually on the chart, unfortunately, at this time. However, keeping in mind at this point, price impulsively moved away from there as well, and then left liquidity, right? And we've also got equals to the left here. So we had a very clear target of where we could look for this move to go to. And straight away we can see quite clearly two areas. Obviously at the extreme, price could react to from here, because that's where we impulsed from originally after we took Asia low. Quite a strong impulse as well, to be fair. And then we also had this area as well, where we saw that void come in. So we had these two areas. Now the low made the most sense, reason being is we had equals at that area as well, and again, just targeting liquidity and following the overall narrative when it comes to structure, and the 4 hour time frame being our parent time frame, if you will, our higher time frame that we're following. And plus, at the end of the day, we are bearish overall, higher time frame wise, monthly, weekly. These being extremely powerful time frames that get overlooked, even if you're scalping. Like this trade here was a scalp, but if we know where we're going overall, and we know that we're where the momentum lies, it's very, very important to understand where we're going to see that sort of continuation come in. So after we've taken such liquidity to the upside, you can even see equal highs up here, as well as the session liquidity you've already mentioned. Price then going into that deep premium, getting that 3-minute order block mitigation, and then moving away. On the 1 minute, however, we go back down. After confirming bearish order flow, we came back down, left liquidity. As I said, we've already got trend line here, we've got equals here, and then the further trend line to the left, and the equals down to the left as well. We then had this entry. It was a bit aggressive, don't get me wrong. I literally just opened the chart and I saw obviously this bearish block here. And luckily I managed to put bream room underneath at 505. We can actually take a look at the entry here. Let's just take a look to get the exact number that we entered at. We were at, let it connect to the Wi-Fi, 508, so just actually above it, tagged in. So I think it cut off at the end there, but just finished that case study for the Vipers. And this, again, behind the scenes, this is what it takes. We just got to Dubai, but yeah, we still need to make sure that we're active with the members. I know a lot of communities where, mentors, when they go on holiday, they just ghost. And I do understand obviously downtime as well, so it's not like I'm active as I would be at home, but I have to make sure that we're still giving the value necessary to progress. And this particular trade will be very helpful for Vipers to be able to understand obviously the reasons behind the trade, why we took the trade, how we entered, so that they can then look to take some lessons, take some notes, and implement that into their trading as well. So yeah, and the Vipers have got a webinar with Krishna in what time is it now? It's 1 p.m. I think two hours time. He'll be doing a huge breakdown over complex structure with them today, and so we're keeping active nonetheless. And it's so important, to be able to, and it's a rewarding thing to be able to get the feedback and be able to give back, because that's the whole point, right? That's the whole point we've started the Vipers in the first place, and the whole reason we're here is to hold a conference for the Vipers, but yet we have Vipers all over the world. So therefore it's important to make sure we get that in. But now I need to go wake up my baby from a nap and probably head to dinner soon-ish, or get ready for dinner. Yeah, definitely get ready. And I'll show you that as well.
The first night in Dubai, and we're just going to do a little small meal just with myself, my family, Cal, and his partner, and Louis and his partner as well.
We made it. Took us an hour and a half to get here. We're an hour late. I've never been an hour late to a meal. But it's nice settings though. Nice settings. Let's give you a bit of a touch. What do you say, Louis?
I'm good, mate.
First thoughts of Dubai?
Amazing.
Yeah.
You want them?
Big vibes.
Oh, this guy, Mr. Lee.
I'm feeling a bit fatigued, but now I'm out in the fresh air, good vibes. Unfortunately, just missed the music, but looking forward to some good food, spending it with some good people, and looking forward to a good evening.
So it is my laptop says London time, 1:35 a.m. and back from the meal. I didn't really film too much of the meal, to be honest with you, because I was actually really enjoying just not being on phones or trying to film stuff, and just having a good wholesome meal with the team and family, and just enjoying really. And I think it's really powerful. It's very, very interesting that, since doing this, it is fun creating content. But since doing this, I've realized, and it's only been one day, of course, but I've realized that it really takes you off your phone, and you take in a lot more, because you very quickly make a video on a camera, rather than just being on your phone trying to get constant clips of every single little thing. And it's a very, very powerful lesson that I've just learned, literally, and it's something that, you know, I think will help moving forward, just actually using a camera, not having to be on the smartphone all the time, these addictive devices that we use 24/7. But I was literally just uploading the webinar hosted today, making sure that gets out to the Vipers, and then it's time to sleep, it's time to rest. And then we go again tomorrow. We'll get the workout in, get in absolutely everything. Hopefully, you know, been documenting it really well, I hope. Never done anything like this, small little chunks of the day at a time. But yeah, it's been a very powerful, you know, last 48 hours, 72 hours roughly, like very, very powerful, very busy, very hectic, but very, very enjoyable, wholesome, great conversation, great energy, great people. And that's what it's all about. You know, at the end of the day, it's all about just growing and wanting to, you know, grow every single day, you know, and adapt every single day, and grow with other people and help other people grow, of course, in my position, and help other people grow as well. And, you know, episode 1 of Keeping Up with the Vipers, hopefully coming to an end. And yeah, it's just very, very blessed, feeling very, very blessed, a lot of gratitude. And, you know, I want to, you know, continue to just realize the blessings in life, and the fortunate position I get to be in, not only with, you know, what I do with the Vipers, but just generally in life, you know, being very blessed in many areas. It takes a lot of hard work, of course, but at the end of the day, you know, things could be a lot worse, and though things can be better too, that's the whole beauty of life, that you can work and create better, but you can also appreciate, you know, just how good things are compared to what others have as well. And though I won't lie, like Dubai isn't really the best representation of bad, if you will. You don't see much bad here, on the surface anyway. I'm sure if you go looking, you'll find it anywhere. But compared to other countries I've been to, for example, you see, you know, people living in much harder conditions and things like that. So, you know, anytime I travel, I do get a great awareness of, you know, different circumstances, great different energy, and I think it's a very powerful thing. You know, that's probably, you know, if you notice, I'm not into really lavish lifestyle, cars or, you know, clothes or anything like that. For me, it's always been, travel, really, experiences, and security. Those things have always held more weight and importance in my life. But we're signing off for day 1, and yeah, we'll catch you on day 2. Enjoy.
Next time on Keeping Up with the Vipers. Super excited, and I think they can't wait to just get in the cars and get going. Fingers crossed. No one has any issues. Alhamdulillah! This guy's mental.
Elliot was just fucking ripping donuts. I think there's some undercover cop. Fuck that guy.
There's my car. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
I'm gonna drive my red Lambo home.
On top of Elliot getting his car seized and maybe John getting his seized, we have Maurice over here who has his car in the sand.
I fucked up, bro. I tried to turn around and now my car's stuck.
Maurice and Elliot were my bets, and I won.